Good morning. It is Deric coming to you live from inside my vehicle, and we are on the 8th day of the month, right? So hopefully you guys have been watching these days every day. That's the goal. Even if you don't, you just get them when you remember to get them. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so when they come on new, you get them right away. You don't have to wait. But so what we're talking about is I declared Joel's book, 31 Declarations, and I made 31 videos, and we're talking about what he talks about this. And the goal is that hope that some message in here helps somebody somewhere, right? Because I do this every day, and I can pull something out of this. Some days when I forget to do it for a while, I just pull the book up and I'm having an issue. It's weird on that day, whether it be the 13th, the 3rd, the 22nd, or the 11th, that message has some resonation with me, right? So today we're reading on the day 8. Sorry if the thing's a little shaky, I'm holding the stick. I declare God's dream for my life is coming to pass. It will not be stopped by people, disappointment, or adversities. God has solutions to every problem I will ever face already lined up. The right people and the right breaks are in my future. I will fulfill my destiny. This is my declaration. So the declaration is something we declare in our lives every morning. We go over that just to say, this is what I declare today is going to happen. And you can do that, not just this. You can say anything. I declare I'm going to have a good day. I declare I'm going to find a parking spot. I declare whatever you want. Just declare it. Bring it forward into the universe. Joel talks a little bit about this right here. A college professor took a group of students to China for a field trip. Several days into the journey, the professor experienced incredible stomach pain. He was hurting so badly that the professor asked a friend to call an ambulance. Now, he was rushed to a local clinic. They were back in a small town with no big hospital around. The medical staff who were in charge noticed that the professor's appendix had ruptured and poison was spreading throughout his body. But there was no surgeon around. There was little he could be done for the professor, his friend was told. Back at home in the States, the professor's father, who was a pastor, began to feel an incredible burden for his son during a service at his church. It was so bad that he finally stopped the service and he said to the congregation, "We must pray for my son. Something's wrong." They just knew. They dropped to their knees and they prayed. Back in China at the clinic, it was 2 o'clock in the morning when one of that country's most well-known surgeons walked in. The same surgeon who traveled with the U.S. president when he visits China. The clinic staff was amazed to see him. "I'm here to take care of an American," the surgeon said. The Chinese surgeon saved the life of the professor with an operation. The next day, the surgeon said to the recovering professor, "Who were those 2 men that you sent into my office yesterday?" The professor said, "I didn't send anybody to you. I don't know anybody here in China. I'm just here for a couple of days with my class." "That's odd because 2 men came in dressed in nice suits. They looked like they were government or officials," the surgeon said, "and they said you were a very important person and I need to be here in the middle of the night to operate on you." See, God knows how to make it all work out. He is in complete control. Even 7,000 miles away, God has people praying. That's why you can live life in peace. He knows the end from the beginning. God knows that you will need a week. God knows what you'll need a week from now, a month from now, even 10 years from now. And the good news is he's already taken care of you. God's always watching, right? God's always watching over you. You can talk to him at any time. Listen, I teach CCD, and I even tell my kids that are in class, like, you don't have to be here at Sunday service and only pray to God on Sunday. You can talk to God anytime you want. He's always watching. He's always listening. And I try to walk them through the steps of figuring out for themselves. I go, "Hey, can you guys talk to God in Spanish?" "Yeah." "Can you talk to him in English?" "Yeah." "Can you talk to him in Russian?" "Yeah." "Can you talk to him in slang or like a language you made up?" "Yeah." "Why?" Because he understands. He knows everything. He knows. You don't have to have formality to have to sit down and say 10 prayers to actually speak to him. You can talk to him like a friend. That's the key that people don't know. You can talk to him like a friend. He understands. Ask him for help if you need it. Obviously be respectful, but at the same point, he's always watching. It's like the story of my son. Wanted to go to football. He wanted to play football, so we signed up for football and he played it. And after a few games, he kind of was like, "I don't really like this." And I'm like, "Listen, I drive him there every Saturday and Sunday. Every day at school he's there, but then Saturday, Sunday, I got to drive him there." I'm like, "Listen, you're playing the game and you're going to like it." He's like, "I don't want to go anymore." And I'm like, "You're going and you're going to love it." And a lot of times at the game, I'm so busy with work and real estate, I'm on the iPad or I'm doing stuff, so I don't get to see him. But this Sunday when he went there, I watched him and he had fun. He was tackling, he was running around, he was with his friends. And he came in, he was pumped. He's like, "I really like it." I said, "See, you like it?" He said, "No, Dad, I like it when you watch me." That changed, I like it when you watch me. So that made me think he's preaching the gospel to me. I got to keep my eyes on him, just like God keeps his eyes on us. He's always watching, man. I hope this message helps somebody out there. I'm going to put yesterday's message up here and also tomorrow's message that'll come up too. So if you happen to miss one, you can skip back through so you don't miss it again. And again, hit the subscribe button if you guys like it so you get the new messages. And I hope this helps somebody out there. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next message.